And being frank, if it were not for women giving me direct feedback in my own personal life and being,
What happened between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively? Was their once perfect friendship really just a facade? Or was there something deeper simmering underneath the surface? For months, rumors have been swirling, stoking fires that have burned through social media and Hollywood gossip mills. Everyone in the entertainment world seems to have an opinion, but what's the real truth behind the whispers and the headlines? At first glance, you'd think that Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, two of Hollywood's most beloved stars, wouldn't have a bad word to say about each other. After all, Justin's best known for his role in Jane the Virgin, where he played the charming and kind-hearted Rafael Solano. But there's more to Justin than just his acting career. He's built a reputation as an advocate for changing toxic masculinity and promoting mental health. His public persona is one of vulnerability, personal growth, and a deep commitment to his family.
But I was like just tracking him down, and then I finally got to read the script, and the script was a thriller. So that was a little confusing to me because
He's a man who's constantly striving to be better, and he's vocal about it. On the other hand, Blake Lively has long been a fixture in the Hollywood spotlight. Whether it's her iconic role as Serena van der Woodsen on Gossip Girl or her status as a fashion icon, Blake is a constant source of fascination for fans. Her effortless grace, beauty, and entrepreneurial ventures have made her a household name. And of course, her marriage to the ever-charismatic Ryan Reynolds only adds to her allure. But while these two have shared moments on screen and in interviews, no one could have predicted the brewing storm behind the scenes. For a while, there were whispers, small, almost insignificant comments made on social media, cryptic Instagram posts that left more questions than answers. Fans began to speculate. Was there something more going on here than meets the eye? What started as a trickle soon became a flood, and the rumors started to gain traction. The question everyone was asking was, why? What could have sparked this rift between two people who appeared so perfectly aligned? It all started innocently enough.
She said, just read it, because I was looking for movies that could be commercial and speak to the human experience.
A few subtle jabs here, a slight tension there, and before anyone knew it, the online world exploded. A cryptic Instagram post from Justin. Was he hinting at something? Or was it just his usual self-reflection on life and mental health? The questions began to stack up. Fans were quick to jump to conclusions, connecting dots that weren't really there. It's a pattern we're all too familiar with in the digital age. One little spark, and suddenly everything is in flames. But then another clue emerged. A social media comment by Blake. Playful but maybe too pointed for comfort. Was it directed at Justin? Was she subtly calling him out for something? The rumor mill churned faster as fans read between the lines. They analyzed every interaction between the two stars, looking for signs of tension or disagreement. It wasn't long before online commentators were suggesting that there might be more to this story than anyone was letting on. Was it a simple misunderstanding? Or was there a deeper, hidden conflict between the two? The more time passed, the more the speculation grew. And what's a Hollywood rumor without a touch of drama? It didn't take long for the story to spread beyond social media forums and into the entertainment headlines. It wasn't long before the first celebrities began to speak up in defense of Justin Baldoni. Their statements weren't just about dismissing the rumors.
I said, what is this? Because the script is definitely like a twisting, turning, intense thriller. Is it a comedy or a thriller?
They were about showing the world the man behind the headlines. Friends and colleagues who had worked closely with him started telling their own stories. Stories that painted a picture of a man who was humble, kind-hearted, and deeply committed to his personal growth. A-list actors, writers, and directors who had collaborated with Justin on various projects came to his defense, sharing their admiration for him both as a professional and as a person. They weren't just offering surface-level support. They were telling the world why Justin was more than just a pretty face on TV. They spoke of his integrity, his drive to make the world a better place, and his unwavering commitment to his family. These defenders weren't just jumping on the bandwagon. They were speaking from experience. They had worked with Justin, seen his dedication firsthand, and were willing to risk public backlash to defend his character. But as the support for Justin grew, so did the questions about Blake's silence. Why wasn't she stepping forward to clarify what was going on? Was there more to the story? As the celebrity support for Justin poured in, the internet's thirst for answers intensified. Fans began to dissect every public moment between Justin and Blake, looking for clues to uncover the truth. Hollywood insiders were questioned, and people who had worked with them both were being asked what they really knew. Was this just a minor tiff between two big stars? Or was there something more nefarious going on behind closed doors? As more celebrities rallied to Justin's side, the rumors about Blake's involvement became more intense. Was she really at the heart of the alleged conflict, or was she simply caught in the crossfire? The more the media pressed, the more complicated the situation seemed. With so many people speaking up on Justin's behalf, it was hard to ignore the growing sense that the truth behind the tension was far more complicated than anyone had originally thought. At this point, the question wasn't just about who was at fault. It was about the nature of celebrity relationships in the public eye. Celebrities are often expected to live their lives under a microscope, with every move analyzed, dissected, and scrutinized. When Justin's supporters came forward, they weren't just defending him. They were standing up for a man they believed in. They weren't going to let rumors tarnish his reputation without a fight. But the real twist in this story: Blake's silence. She wasn't publicly addressing the rumors, and that only added fuel to the fire. Fans were now debating whether she was hiding something, trying to avoid the drama, or simply letting the situation blow over. Was her silence a sign of guilt? Or was she merely trying to protect herself from the toxic nature of public gossip? The deeper you dig into this, the more questions you have, and the more compelling it becomes. The situation between Justin and Blake is a perfect example of how quickly a Hollywood rumor can escalate. One small misunderstanding can snowball into an international media storm, with fans, celebrities, and even insiders all jumping to conclusions before anyone has a chance to get the full story. In this case, the real issue isn't just about Justin and Blake. It's about the nature of fame, public perception, and the speed with which the internet can create narratives. We live in a world where nothing stays private for long. A single tweet, an Instagram comment, or a throwaway line in an interview can spark months of speculation. And that's what makes this story so captivating. Whether or not the Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively drama is true, it highlights a bigger issue in the entertainment industry: the rapid rise of rumors and the speed with which they spread. So, what's the real truth behind the drama between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively? Could it be a simple misunderstanding that snowballed into something far bigger than it needed to be? Or is there something deeper at play, a conflict hidden behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood? One thing is for sure: the public's obsession with celebrity drama shows no sign of slowing down. But for now, we'll just have to wait and see. The truth, if it ever comes to light, may surprise us all. Until then, the speculation will continue, and the mystery of what really happened between these two stars will live on in the whispers of Hollywood.